cars. Everything about this bullshit. What's up and welcome to Engineody. If you're anything like me and have a bad wheel bearing in your mid-engine Subaru Swap CRX, stick around because I'm going to show you how to replace press-in wheel bearings without a press. Since working on cars in general can be a giant pain in the ass and sometimes you just need to consume the information as fast as you can possibly get it, we're going to do this seek your own adventure style. I've created a super short condensed version that you can get in the link above, or if you consider yourself a fun haver and or seeker of knowledge and would like to partake of the antics that are about to ensue, then please by all means, let's get this party started. Okay, so before we get started, I figure let's go over some basics. So, wheel bearings, they kind of go bad in two different ways. One, they make noise. Two, they have play. That's what we have the issue with this one. We've got play. How does that happen? Well, the races just wear out through a variety of reasons. Second, most common that you see on repair bills is noise. How does that happen? Well, one of the balls inside the bearing will actually weld itself to the race, and when the car comes to a complete stop, it'll just seize in place. When the car goes to go again, it'll break free. You'll get that rough spot, and that's how you get the growl. How do you diagnose it? Well, rock the car side to side. Usually the side that's loaded up, if it gets louder, that's how with the bad wheel bearing. Sometimes you've got two bad wheel bearings, they'll just make noise all the time. But let's get started. So the first thing we'll need to do is liberate the hub of its speed sensor. In Subarus, these usually come out without too much of a fight. Sometimes you will get these stuck. Just be very ginger with them if you need to reuse them. In our case, we don't need them. Do yourself a favor and just remember, when you take these off, the open side goes on the caliper side. This next part's the fun bit where you get to channel every ounce of rage and aggression you have into doing something productive. Yeah, I know, you're supposed to put it in a press and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so now that we got this divorced into two pieces, we've got our hub side and we've got our spindle side. On the hub side, we just have to take this bearing off, we have to take the seal off, and then on the spindle side, we just have to take the seal out, we have to take the snap ring out that holds the bearing race in, and then we just have to take the bearing race out, press the new one in, press the hub inside the new bearing race, and we're golden. So for this bit, you definitely want to do this over a trash can because these little bearings will get everywhere. Once you get the race broken, it'll pop off like that. Okay, so for this part, we're just going to take the cutoff wheel on a pretty shallow angle here. We're going to cut a slit in the side of this, not all the way through, but most of the way through, just enough to weaken it that we can shock it with a chisel and pop it off. There you go. That's going. I'll take that off. This side. If you have a seal puller, great. If you don't, this works too. Bearing. Okay, so this next bit, we're going to be trying to get this snap ring out. You can use snap ring pliers, or I'll show you how to do it with just a few screwdrivers. There you go. Okay, so for this next part, I'm going to be using the hub tamer kit because I like it better than the press, but you can use whatever's more comfortable for you. This kit even allows you to do it on the car, but I like doing it on the bench. It's more of a controlled environment. I like keeping my chaos somewhat centralized. Okay, so here's what it looks like when you have the cups on. It's just that easy. We got our cups on the inside with our nut, and then on the outside we have our other cup with the bolt going through. So as we tighten that down, it's going to pull this this side through the housing into the cup, and then when we install it, like I said, it's going to be the opposite. We're going to then pull the thing into the cup that way. And there it is. There you go. Well, the bad boy's gonna sit right there. This way. The juice for good luck. So there you go, easy as that. To get it in, now we just have to put our snap ring back in. You know, you try to prove a point about how you don't need all these fancy tools. You're sitting there like, damn it, snap ring. Pliers will just make this so much easier. Alright, there you go. First guy back. Good. There we go. Bottomed out. That back die is flat against the race, so we know that the hub is now pulled all the way through and contacting the die, which means it's contacting the back of the race. Back this off. Check for play. Nothing. Spins freely. There you go. Nice and flush there. There we go. Good as new. All that's left is, you know, go win some races and stuff. Anyway, that'll do it for me for today. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you like this video, go scissor kick that like button. You'll feel good about it. And if you want to see more content like this, drop me a note in the comments below. And last, but certainly not least, remember, for projects like this, sometimes you just need a little ingenuity. I will see you next time.